me what's up. Think you gon' play me, just know that I'm not one of them. Feel like I don't know you, don't come around, no invaders, them.
It's your boy Noto, coming to another video, coming to another podcast, man. In today's podcast, we're going to discuss 5 downsides to being an attractive man. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go on and get into this topic, guys. Get into this topic. Now, this is the first thing I'm going to say. I'm not saying I'm the most attractive guy in the world. I'm not saying none of that, nothing like that. But since I've made my transformation, I've definitely noticed a lot of differences in my life and with women and with my experiences. And you can go and look at a lot more of my other videos that I've posted for, I guess, whatever you want to call proof or whatever. But I don't necessarily have to prove anything because my core audience already know about this. But it is what it is. This is for the new people that might come in and might have to question my credibility, but it is what it is. If you are facing some of this and some of this resonates with you, then most likely you'll understand, okay, this guy know what the hell he's talking about. But let's just get into this anyway. The first downside of being an attractive man, and I got my notes with me, so if I'm looking down, you'll see what I'm talking about, is your presence brings out insecurities, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this now. Every time you walk into a room, your presence is gonna bring out somebody's insecurity, no matter what. No matter what, you're gonna shake somebody's center. You're gonna shake somebody's spirit. Somebody's gonna feel uneasy, uncomfortable around you. Every time you walk into a room full of people, there's gonna be some people in there that you're gonna offend. Some people in there that you're gonna make feel uncomfortable off the flap. It's just like you having a presence. Like, it's almost like when you see a woman, right? She walk in and she's banging body, just the woman that you want, the type of woman that you really want. And think about it, her body and her presence is speaking to you. She hasn't said a word. She just walked into the room, but you're turned on by her and her body and the way she's looking. You looking like, dang, it's speaking to you. But that same thing can happen if a guy is in that room is looking at that same woman, but another guy that's considered attractive walks into the room, and that guy end up becoming, the guy that's looking at the woman will become offended by this other guy because he'll feel like, maybe, dang, this is probably the type of guy that she would go for. And then all of a sudden he feel like, yeah, he's shaking him. You see what I'm saying? The man didn't even said nothing. He walked right into the room, but he's trying to vie for this chick because this chick is looking so good. But he looking there like, dang, I don't want him around. That's another thing. They don't want you around. It's because you bring out their insecurities. You see what I mean? That's why you be like, dang, why these people don't like me? Why these people treating me like this? Why I'm getting this type of treatment? Why they acting like this, funny energy around me? And you don't necessarily have a reason why, but that's the reason why. It's an unspoken reason. You don't have to speak. Your presence and your presentation speaks for you. It speaks for you, bro. So I'm telling you now, soon as you walk into a room, you will offend people. It's just no way around it, especially when they know to the point where they feel like they know you can get women. They know that you look good to a certain degree. It's no getting around it, guys. It's no getting around it. So I'm telling you now, that's the first thing, bro. Your presence gonna bring out insecurities without you even trying. You don't have to say not one word. The second downside to being an attractive man is you're gonna have problems in the workplace. And I'm gonna tell you that right now, bro. This leads into the problems with the insecurities, bringing out insecurities is going to lead to this. You're going to have problems in your workplace, whatever you're trying to work for. That's why it's going to be like encouraged. Like if you were considered an attractive man and you've gotten the signs and you've gotten proof that you're an attractive man, women have showed you, and you getting all these types of signs and stuff, bro, I'm telling you now, you're going to have problems in the workplace. And the worst place you want to have a problem at is where you're trying to go to and make your bread. That's the last thing you want is a problem where you're trying to go somewhere and make your bread. It's already hard enough going through everyday life or, dealing with the challenges of everyday life. But now you got to deal with somebody at the job, and let that not be a manager or something like that that's hating on you or trying to make your job harder because they feel some type of way about you, and they trying to dumb you down, and they trying to make a fool out of you around the women, and they trying to bring your light down just because they feel offended by your presence. They trying to dumb it down. And that's the thing, bro. Like you gonna have hard times in the workplace. At this particular workplace, I got groups of, like, when you working at a place with like a big staff, you end up having groups of guys that don't like you. You end up having groups of people that just decide like, oh, the heck with that guy, the heck with this guy. And the thing is, like, and it's crazy because it's these guys and these girls that hang out, right? So the girls, whenever I talk to the girls alone, it's all smiles, they cool, they nice and all that. But I notice whenever they get around those guys, they start acting funny, they start acting like, you know, whatever. And I notice the guys are always mugging, the guys are always looking like they smack their teeth when I walk by. They be trying to walk up close and they try to, like, you know, they be trying to near miss me when they walk by me and all kind of stuff. I'm getting all kind of little, you know, signals, that indications that they don't like me in the workplace. So like every time we go on to lunch and we go to eat, this will happen every time. So I noticed that, and I drew this conclusion that, okay, the girls are always cool when I'm speaking to them by themselves, but when they're around these guys, they act in a certain way. So that can only tell me one thing, that they talking about me behind my back, and the guys don't like me, and they might have said that and had discussions with the women and told them like, oh, I don't like that guy, I don't like him, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they act funny when they around those guys, and they act different, they act nice when they by themselves. You see what I mean? So now it gets to the point where they got to pick a side. You know what I mean? They got to pick a side. So I'm looking like I can't really be mad at them because, okay, they got to go back home with these guys, they got to go wherever they from with these guys, so I can't really be that way about them or whatever choice they make. But I can tell, I kind of made that indication that those guys don't like me, so they made the women they trying to turn the women against me, and I guess the women to try to make their lives easier so they don't have to keep worrying about no arguments. Like the nice way they act toward me when they're alone, they don't do that with the guys, because I know they're gonna have to deal with some BS from the guys. They're gonna be like, well, why you being nice to him? Like, you know, something like they're gonna start some type of argument with them. So in order to make their lives easier and in order to make less stress, they just gonna pick a side when the guys are there, when the guys are present, and they've started making that distinction of when they with the guys, they act that way, and when they're not around them, they act nice as all smiles. I noticed that it's because of the guys. So I guess by association, they try to cut me off while they're around the guys, and when the guys are not around, they show their true colors. So it's gonna be times like that. Guys will probably try to spread rumors about you, or they try to turn people. See, like I say, you're gonna have groups of people trying to go up against you, and that's another thing. When you got people trying to team up to go up against you, you know you gotta be powerful, bro. You gotta be a powerful person. You gotta have a powerful presence, a cyber aura. You got groups of people going against you. You got groups of people trying to like, you know, trying to exhibit hate towards you for apparently really no reason, but you just walking in. Because I've actually done nothing to these guys, not done nothing to the women, none of that. So they automatically just saying, oh, the heck with that guy, especially if I wear a tank top or if I wear a compression shirt like this. They automatically, like, they get offended. And that's another thing, you're intimidating people. So that's why it's going to be harder in the workplace too. So you're intimidating people who you work with. So I always notice I always have problems with like supervisors and stuff like that, and if they feel like they on that hater stuff, bro, they gonna make life a lot harder for you. So I'm noticing like every time I be in a job environment, there's always gonna be some type of stress element. On top of that, you're gonna have problems with the workplace with the guys, you're gonna have problems with the workplace with the women. If you have a manager type woman that just want to be mean to you for no reason because she feel like she ain't got no chance for you. And it be times too, that's another thing too, when you have like a woman manager and she feel like you ain't giving her the type of attention that you probably giving to other girls or something I dealt with. You ain't giving that type of attention that you're giving to the other girls to her. She'll try to make your life hard too, because a lot of them, and a lot of times they really just want to be included. But if you like making it seem like, oh yeah, I ain't messing with you, but I'm messing with them, some of them will actually start being funny and start acting mean to you and start trying to make your job harder. I'd had women take me off the schedule because of stuff like that. Like this when I was working at the hospital, I had people take me off the schedule and all that for fraternizing and stuff with my coworkers. But everybody do it. It's not like it wasn't against the rules or nothing like that. But I can tell it was because of that, because I was being dry with the manager woman, but I was being flirtatious with my coworkers, and she didn't like that. And I could tell because she always tried to come with some flirting vibes with me, but I wasn't really on that with her. I was on that with the chicks, and she wasn't feeling that. So that's another way it can be like that. So your management role can definitely cause a lot of problems for you when you consider the attractive guy, because they're gonna want your attention in that regard. So you're gonna have problems with the guys, and not even just mentioning the coworkers. There's probably gonna be on some little BS with you, trying to probably gonna start some rumors about you, try to make your life harder and all that, try to bring you, probably spread some rumors about you, try to make the girls not mess. I didn't have guys lie on me for the girls not to mess with me and all kind of stuff. The girls hadn't came and told me what they said, and I was like, man, that ain't true. You know what I'm saying? So they'll try to do little stuff like that to make it hard for you in the work environment, and it's already a stressful environment. It already feel like in a competitive environment because we all there to make money, but other people be there for other reasons, you know, and it gets to the point where even the stuff that you see is minute, they see is major. You know, you just there trying to get your money. They there trying to get the women, all this and that. And you can be in there doing absolutely nothing, and the women paying attention to you, and they trying to get your attention, and they've been trying to get their like, especially if you new there. You come in there and you getting the girls' attention that they've been trying to get for damn near probably years, and you just do it in like 1 or 2 days, bro. That's gonna shake their whole foundation. So it's just little stuff like that. You gonna have a lot of problems in the workplace, bro, when you consider an attractive man. I'm tell you that now, bro. The third downside to being attractive, man, people gonna try to test you, and that's another thing too, because it's like you intimidate them so much to the point that they feel like they gotta challenge you. They feel like, oh no, I can't have him show me up or something like that. So like this happened to me a lot in the gym, and I've told you guys about this a lot. They'll try to come around and try to walk real close to you, like they trying to bump into you. They act like they trying to shoulder check you. They act like they trying to make you move out their way. It come a little subtle forms like that. They'll try to mean mug you, and when you look over there or you try to go over there and check them, they'll be like, oh no, it ain't nothing like that. You know, a lot of them back off, and then after you didn't say that, they'll go further away and then still try to mug at you, bro. Like it's always little something. They always try to find ways to try to outdo you when it comes to like masculinity, because they feel like since you look like this, they have a notion that you're soft because you're an attractive guy, and they feel like they can just, oh, I can muscle you up or strong man him, or I'm gonna try to, you know, if they can't get you in this area, they try to beat you in these other little areas. They try to be like, oh, I'm a better man than you and stuff like that. Like they try to do that. I had that so many times, like in the gym, they'll come by trying to they'll come by try to take your machine and all this. They'll try to like I said, they try to walk past you like really aggressively, like they trying to do something to you, but it's always something along those lines. They'll try to say something about you. They'll probably try to they probably try to try you in front of some girls. I done had that happen before. Someone tried to like do something, and I had to check, bro. I was like, hey, what's up with that, you know? Hey, you got a problem or something? You know, like you all right? You straight? That's what I be saying. I be telling niggas that. I be like, hey, you straight? I get that from my cousin though, but I like asking them that. Are you straight? Are you really like really want these problems? You good? You in your right mind? You know, you understand? So when I snap, and ain't no, you know, it ain't no problems, ain't no miscommunications. I like saying that. So I be like, bro, you straight? You good? Everything good with you? You know what I mean? Like usually it used to be like I just walk up and smack the shit out you, but you know, I start talking. But anyway, it's along them lines. They're gonna try to test you, bro, and it's really just because you intimidate them so much where they feel like they got to get a one up on you in other areas of life and stuff like that. So they feel like they can beat you in challenges. Oh, I got eye contact, I made you look away. I don't even care to make eye contact with these dudes. I don't care what they think of. If I look away, oh, but yeah, I beat them in eye contact. But bro, you won't never come try to put your hands on me. That's why I don't care about that eye contact thing. Like, bro, like you can do that. Yeah, I'll look away because one, I don't see the point in mugging a man I don't know for what. Just to say, oh yeah, I won the eye staring contest, bro. That shit don't matter to me. You ain't gonna walk up and say nothing. You ain't gonna walk up and do nothing. That's what matters to me. The outcome. I don't care about all that leading up to it. I don't care about the little trash talk. I don't care about the talking. I don't care about the staring. I don't care about none of that. So that's the topic I am. I don't care about no stare downs. I care about the action. I don't care about the press conference. It's about when we get in that ring. That's what I'm about. So all that staring and all that near missing and stuff like that, if it ain't direct, it ain't disrespected. So I don't care about all that. Now I'll check some stuff, but other than that, like I don't care about the eye contact thing. That's why like guys really feel like they get a one up, because I'll be like, man, I ain't finna sit there and play this game with them. They feel like high and mighty because I looked away. Trust and believe. They don't want to follow through with that. But anyway, the fourth downside to being attractive, man, is women will take offense if you reject them, bro. And that's another thing, like, as well, like, you really got to be easy on chicks, because there's going to be a lot of chicks that come in your way, coming at you. But You can really like try the nicest way of letting the chick down and be like, you know what, I'm not looking for this right now. Even you could do it in the nicest way possible, but they gonna take offense to it, bro. I done had this chick, bro. She got so mad at me. She tried to turn every chick against me at the workplace, bro. She really like every chick like, well, who you think he is? Who he this? Who this? Who that? Every time a chick said something about me, she would say something to try to like really turn them against me. She was like really had it out for me, guys. And that's another thing like leading to the problems in the workplace that happened to me. So I'm like, dang. Just because I didn't want to talk to the chick, she wanted to go and try to make my life a living hell, and then try to take other girls and get other people on the train of hating me. You see what I mean? So like they take it really personally. They take it personally, and you can let them down like cool. You can be like, maybe I'm not looking for this right now. I'm not interested in dating right now. You could do it the nicest way possible, but they gonna take it very, very, like, especially if they giving signs and stuff like that, and they the ones making an approach in some certain type of way. Even if they do it through an inbox, it's more protection for them if they do it through an inbox, because it don't seem that bad. But in person, this when it happens in person, bro, they take it way more personal. They take it way more personal. They already fear of rejection as anyway, but it's not even, I wouldn't even look at it as a big rejection. But if you show a chick that you don't even want to talk to her, and she trying to flirt with you and you trying not to flirt with her back, they'll take offense to that too. So they'll get mad at you about that, bro. And usually when they get into that vengeful mode, they're like, oh yeah, man, what? He acting like this, or he acting like that, or he trying to act like he too good for me, you know? And that's when the bullshit start happening. You know, that's when they start being on that bull and they start doing the extra stuff because you not interested, or you're not reciprocating the same energy they trying to show you, or the same energy that's being conveyed through their actions and through their flirtatious endeavors, their flirtatious shenanigans and stuff like that. But if you're not really trying to feed into it, they'll take all offense. Like that shit happened to me so many times. It happened so many times for me this week that I wasn't flirting with a chick, I wasn't talking to her, and she's trying to like, oh, now I'm getting mugged, getting the cold shoulder. Now she talking to chicks, look like mugging at me, talking to chicks, patting a chick and pointing at me, mugging and acting like, you know, give me the stink face like, oh, he think he all that. I can tell that's what they saying, something along them lines. But I really just didn't reciprocate the energy because I'm just not feeling shit like that, you know. But the thing is crazy is they can do the same thing and harshly reject a man. And so you ugly, you know, I feel tried that you trying to talk to me. They can do all kind of stuff. They can take it far. But they don't have many repercussions. You know, they don't care when they reject a guy. But they even get the notion that you ain't feeling them and they trying to flirt with you, bro. They gonna take full offense of you because they put themselves out there. And now they feel like you done swatted them down. They feel embarrassed. Yeah, like I say, you can do this as nice as possible. They still gonna take it offensive. They're still gonna hit them like a ton of bricks. But anyway, the fifth downside to being attractive, man, is you automatically get rejected from fear of hurting them, bro, of hurting women. Like it's automatic rejection. And I done had women to say, bro, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you because you look like you a player. You look like you can get them. Your eyes look like, oh, you can stand people's eyes and get them to do whatever you want to do. I done heard women tell me all kind of stuff like that along them lines, bro. Like you look like you got a roster already. I don't want to fight nobody. This is one of my favorite ones. Like, I don't want to be fighting nobody. You sure you ain't talking to somebody? Or, I don't want to have to deal with that because I'm gonna be fighting, messing with you. I know you got girls coming from me. You know, they automatically assume that they gonna have to be in competition with a lot of chicks when they talking to you. So out of fear of doing that, out of fear of having to compete, and fear of having to feeling some type of way, probably not feeling comfortable through intimidation and all kind of stuff, they ain't gonna really want to deal with you. So they'd rather just reject you instead of feeling like, oh, they gotta deal with you. And it might not even be like that. You might not even be messing with nobody, you might not even talk to nobody, but the fact that she's so turned on by you, she's already then created in her head the notion that you have all these women, that you have all this, and that because you're able to attract a woman. See, same thing that attracted her to you is the main thing. She gonna feel like, dang, all these other women gonna see the same thing I'm saying. I know these women want him. I know these women after him and all that. Do I want to deal with this? You know, that's what be going through their head, bro. That's what be going through their head, bro. So like, they gonna automatically reject it. That didn't happen to me so many times. That happened to me so many times. I can't deal with you. Oh, I can't deal with that. Oh no, I'm gonna be fighting over you and all this kind of stuff, bro. Like, some of them automatically reject you because they feel like they gonna fall in love with you too. That's another thing. They'll feel like, oh, I'll be too crazy. No, if I be with you, no, I can't do that. So some women really just be saving you for real. They be saving you like they really be saving you from their craziness. When I look back on it, I be like, yeah, I really wouldn't want to deal with all that crazy stuff though. But that's some things that will happen to you, but that's definitely another downside. So let's do a little recap, bro. The first downside is your presence will bring out insecurities. The second one is the problems in the workplace. The third one is people will try to test you. The fourth one is women will take offense when you reject them. And the fifth is they'll automatically reject you out of fear. So anyway, it's your boy Noto, and if any of this resonated with you, bro, go on and click that like button, go on and comment, go on and subscribe, click that notification bell so you be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember guys, anybody can improve themselves, they want to work at it. I'm out.
I'm chillin', I really ain't worried about niggas. I promise I keep it a Kuna Matata. Even though niggas be looking and sounding like me, that boy Morris said I'm not the father. Swear I'm a dog, get vicious when I'm irritated. I might need a shock on my collar. Don't got a filter, just keep it straightforward. I play my position, Andre Iguodala. Ain't no exposing me, I get a D hit or ovary. Don't even go down that road with me. And if a chicken obsessed, I don't need it. I want that Miss Parker with Professor Ogilvy. Bitch ain't no testing me, none of these bitches be stressing me. Capping like they got the best of me. If she go off and get with another man, really she still gon' be thinking about sexing me. Done with these bitches, let's get to this paper. One piece of the pie, sell out on the merit. Chasing that money, Coyote Road Runner ain't doing no talking, just like Tom and Jerry. Ain't no beef with no drama, it won't make no money to me, it's just unnecessary. But if I'm push, I'm gon' have to crash out on a nigga and then I'ma call up as Gary.